Guys, I've seen there's a lot of stuff on X and Twitter about these so-called Christians who are talking about Christ is King, which is absolutely theologically true from a Christian point of view, 100% supporting the notion, the belief, and the reality that Christ is King over all creation. Every Christian should be able to say that freely, without any reserve or any kind of struggle, in a way. It's part of our theology, it's part of our Bibles, it's part of our Christian doctrine that Christ is the King of Kings and the Lord of all Lords. That is not to be used as a weapon against Jewish people or anybody of any other faith. It's not a prerogative term to disrespect people of other cultures. It's just Christian doctrine, Christian belief. We believe that Christ is King. But you see all over Twitter and other social media platforms a lot of these so-called Christians who are very, very racist in their tweets, in their comments and messages on X and other social media platforms. Yet they claim to be Christians. They have pictures of crosses and Bibles in their bio. They will ostensibly use Christian language, but they are using it to be divisive, and they're thinking of a sort of pseudo-Christian nation, maybe America as a Christian nation. I've seen it a few times, America portrayed as a white Christian nation. Nothing could be further from the truth. You know, the only people that belong in America originally, the authentic Americans, were the Indo groups, the American Indian groups. And so actually, let's be honest, like, America is a land that's been taken over like other lands in the world, and that's part of geopolitics and the history of geopolitics. I'm not here to argue about geopolitics. I'm here to say, be honest. You cannot claim a land that was actually not the original land be the land of the Bible, when actually the Bible has Jerusalem, and it has the heavenly Jerusalem, the kingdom of God. And so our mandate and mission as Christians in this world is to convert atheists into believers, is to win souls for the kingdom of God. The only kingdom and nation we're building is the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of God. We're not building, and yes, maybe we want to Christianize our lands in a sense of praying, winning converts, and seeing the gospel or seeing the goodness of God manifest in our own streets and neighborhoods. Of course we want that. Of course we want that. And the USA would want that, England would want that, Europe would want that, the Christians that live in those places want that. But that's not the same as saying that this land is in place of heaven, or that we should be focusing on this more than heaven.